for the month. It's been a day, and there is a fly in here. So we're running a little late tonight because I had some technical difficulties getting things to start up. My camera wasn't wanting to cooperate. But we are going to be doing this fun little kit that I'm not sure if this was a good idea or not. I'm going to be real with you guys. I did not realize that this kit, the As You Grow kit, was so big. I knew it was a scrapbook album, a mini one, which is perfect because I want to give it as a gift to someone who was expecting. But boy, is it got a lot of things and a lot of stickers. Now, anybody who knows me knows I don't like stickers. I'm not a fan of stickers. But we're gonna work with it tonight. And because it's 7 o'clock, and on a Sunday evening, and we're already running late, I've decided that we're gonna do things a little different. Because of the complexity of this scrapbook album, or this kit, I should say. We're going to just kind of explore what is in the kit, and then maybe we'll do a couple of pages together. I was looking around at it earlier today, playing with it, and I have some really good ideas that we could expand upon on this. Not follow the instructions, so to speak, but make it fancier, which I might do, but we'll see what happens. In the kit, you will get obviously the instructions, and the instructions are kind of vague, which is not necessarily a bad thing. They walk you through the essentials on how to put things together, like the little pockets, and then how to put the pages in the actual book. But other than that, they kind of give you free reign, which, this is something personal for yourself or for a family member or friend. And so it's okay that it doesn't have a lot of instructions. I I did have to go to the QR code here on the back. You can go to the Stampin' Up's home YouTube channel, and they will show you how to put these together. Sarah just kind of did a quick assembly of the entire kit over there, and it was helpful, very helpful on how to do it. I got company tonight. My buddy's back in the office with me tonight, so
Yeah, it's been a long time.
it has been a long time. So this is the little book that you get with it. Let me pull all the papers out. This is the book, and it's a nice book. It's a good sized. It's size-wise, I didn't measure it, so I don't know. It is about 9.5 by 6, about 6.5, I'm gonna say. So about roughly 9.5 by 6.5 total. It's just got the little rubber bands in here that we're gonna slip the pages in, and it'll hold them down. This will also allow for you to add more if you want. And they leave it blank. I think tonight we're going to just decorate the cover and maybe do 1 or 2 pages on the inside. We'll see how ambitious and how cooperative the stickers are. But this little band goes around it too, which is nice to keep it all closed. So we'll go ahead and set that aside. I'm gonna smoosh the fly. I need a fly swatter. It's that time of year again. Alright, so I've already punched out a bunch of my little die cuts that came with it. But it does come with tear and tape, which I forgot to open up. And you don't really need to do a lot of gluing because everything is either stickied or sticky. It's either a sticker or like little labels and stuff. You could use the tear and tape, so that's nice that it's kind of easy in some assembly. There we go. Words are really hard. It's been a really rough week. The die cuts that come in it, you got these little tags, which are really cute. Again, bear with me. I'm on a different camera, so I'm shrunk down in space here. But we have these little tags. I already punched mine out to try to originally I was just going to try to put half of this together and then show you guys, but I have zero energy today. But so there's several little tags, which are really cute, and they're going to be fun. I have some ideas on what I want to do with these. They would be perfect to go with the stickers to put like little sentiments on, or just little tags here and there. And then you get these little cute little papers that they have in the kit, and these are all on the normal pre-printed sheets, so you just punch them out. I just got ahead of the ball game here. Now we have little notebooks. There's a couple of those in there, little notebook sheets. And then another tag that's also the notebook paper. And this cute little frame, which took me a minute to figure out what we do with the frame, but I want to show you guys how to put this together, because it was really kind of cute how really easy too on how it went together. It can turn a photo in very simply into, so it looks like one of those old photography ones where you got to shake them. The instant, what are they called? Instant development, I think is what they're called. And then we also have in the kit little pockets that come in the kit. So we're going to create little pockets throughout, so you could stick, you know, little things inside. For example, like you could slip this, you know, do a little writing on it, stick it in there, and people can pull it out and look at it. So that's really quite clever. And then, RJ, do you have a fly swatter over there? No?
Well, crap.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, here's one right here. Never mind. I got it.
You got it.
I got it.
In other words,
We're
subscribe to my mom's channel.
We're gonna murder a fly tonight. I'm telling you right now.
Otherwise, this fly is coming to you.
Yeah, exactly. So here are the stickers. These are the sentiment stickers that come with it. Now, they do come in two other languages. I think it's French and I have no idea. I want to say French and German, but I'm not 110% positive on that. My little translator just went home, so. But I just set mine aside, the ones that are in the foreign language, to have a fellow stamper who uses the foreign language ones. But so there's the little sentiments that they give you. And then we have some numbers, which we will be using, or I'm going to be using with mine. I love these little mushrooms. They're just so cute. And then some numbers, some more numbers, different style of numbers. And we have the alphabet in two different styles here. They got like a little typewriter style and then a regular style. And then we have these little sticker sheets. I don't know what to call them, borders or just decorative stamps, but I do like that they have the little tabs here on the side, so you could tab them. So you could take them and put them on. Like I'm planning on doing mine, so it's gonna break out by the months for the first year. So you have month 1, month 2, month 3. I could tab them on the side there, so people could just automatically flip to that right one. Or else, you know, send it with the book when I give it as the gift, and then mom can do what she wants with it. And here's some more decorative stickers. I've got little tabs, little banners. This has got a scalped edge. And another set of those. And then we have the cute part. This is the little banners and then the little animals. I love the animals. They're just too darn cute. They really are cute. I may not like stickers, but we will be using those. And speaking of which, I was in a meeting with some team members of mine. Now, one gal said that she's not a big fan of stickers either, so it's good to know I'm not the only one in the scrapbooking world that does not like stickers. But she takes her embossing buddy and will rub it across the back of a sticker, and it'll turn it into like a die cut or just like a little label. And I think that is an amazing idea, and I will probably adapt that and use it a little bit more if I can find my embossing buddy. I'll kind of show you guys what she means. I haven't done it yet, but I kind of know what she's talking about, which would it'd be really handy. Be a good way to use up stickers that, you know, if you don't like stickers, it'd be a good way to use them. Oops. And then we have the pages. And they come in the green and the tan, and I have mine already done because it took me a hot minute to figure out how to put them together. So I'm going to kind of show you how I've seen it done on the YouTube video, and also on other researching on how to do it, because it kind of stumped me. So I just want to show you guys how to do it. The green ones are tri-folded, so they will open up into 3, which is nice. And then the tan ones have pockets in them. So those are the, well, I was saying earlier, you could stick the, grab this. You could stick little things in there, extra pictures or whatever you want. And then we're also going to add to the other pages, the other things. So how you put this together is, how did I do it? Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna stick mine so it goes like this. So when you open it, it'll open and then open, and then you'll have the pocket, and then it'll close, and then we'll do it again. I'm pretty sure that's how I had it. I just thought it made more sense to do it that way. You could easily, I do believe Sarah does it the opposite way. I think she puts hers in like this, and you could do that. In fact, I may do one that way and one the other way, just to kind of shake it up a little bit, because then it would open like that and then mount together so it's tan. And you know what, we might just do that. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. Okay, well, now that we know that, yeah, okay, so that's how we're gonna do it. And then to put it together in the book, grab my book without wiping out anything here. You lay your book flat, and you lay these, you open them up in the center so it's all flat, and then slide it under all the way, like so. I'm going to close that one, and then I'll grab the second one. This little knot here is for the inside, or for the outside strap. And then we'll put this one, same thing, go under the rubber band. Now that way you'll have, the little book will be all put together. So you'll have all these little pages here. I kind of have little marked here on what I was going to do on the bottom, so I wouldn't forget. So that's how it would unfold. Oops. This page. And that is how we would do that. But I also saw where you could decorate, I'm going to pull these out here, the back and the front. So right here, people are using, they're utilizing the back and the front, which I think is brilliant. I'm actually going to do that myself. I just think it gives you more room, more space to work with, kind of thing. I'm actually going to do that the other way. I'm going to go ahead and stick that one back in there, I guess, when I look at my notes here. That's okay. So, we're going to start with, I think we're going to go ahead and do the front cover. And I'm going to, it comes with this little E, so it doesn't get all squishy. But I'm going to go ahead and put that in there. And we're going to grab our instructions, because I'm kind of going to do the cover the same way that's in the instructions here. In the same sample that they have. Ironically enough, the family that I'm giving this to, they are having a girl, so this works really well also. I may do something similar to that as well, because it's just really cute. So we're going to grab our stickers. Maybe, if I can find them. Here we go. And it looks like we're going to need the animals, and then a label. Where is the label? Sentiment one. There it is. It looks like we're going to need those for the cover. I'm going to grab my take your pick, because I hate stickers, which has glue on it, so that's fun. I put together, I got the witchy, what is it called? The witchy hat or something like that is one of the new kits on the website right now, and I put it together last night when my daughter was here. So everything is covered in hot glue right now. And if you haven't gotten that kit, I highly recommend it. It's adorable. It's not as big of a pain in the butt to put together as I expected it to be. It's just, she took it home with her, so I can't show you what it looks like all put together, but I will be posting photos of it. But it is absolutely adorable. So I highly recommend getting it. And I already know what one we're doing next month as well, which I will cover that here after a bit. So I'm going to grab this big sticker here. And I'm going to, oh, hopefully not get things stuck. I'm going to put the strap on, so I kind of know where the middle is without having to overthink too much. So we're going to put that right about, it is not centered. That's why I don't like stickers, because I can't center them very well without, they're not, stickers are not forgiving. I don't care what anybody says. They are not. And I have OCD, so everything has to be perfectly straight. Oh boy. It'll be okay, I promise. There we go. That'll work. Now I have a guide. When in doubt, make your own guide. And we'll just use him to stick the sticker on. There we go. And then we're gonna grab one of these little strips. It looks like they're using a tan one. I don't know if that's the right one or not. Again, it doesn't truly matter which ones you use. You can use whatever you want. And I think I'm gonna just guess it here and use this one right here. Things are just falling apart. And I'm gonna I can maybe right about there. Yeah. And then we will grab the My Baby book. And I'll place that right here. And what I may do eventually when I'm all done with it, I may grab some embellishments that I have on hand and add to it. Because I think making the front kind of pretty would be a good idea. And then we're gonna grab a leaf over here. Or not. There we go. And kind of stick him right here in the corner. It's okay if it goes up above it a little bit, I think. Just adds character to it. And then they use the rabbit on theirs. I think I'm gonna use the rabbit or the fox. What do you think, RJ? Rabbit or fox?
Rabbit.
Rabbit? Alright. Guess we're going for the rabbit. We will put him right. My hands are not wanting to function right tonight. I'm gonna put him right here. Just like that. So now our cover is done. And like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and add, later on I will add some like embellishments maybe to the front. We might even add a couple more little decorations there. I'm not real sure. We will see what happens. Alright, so now I want to show you guys how to do the pockets. Now I've already decided earlier when I was researching things, I'm going to put a pocket on the back. So they can add little decorations if they want, or little mementos, or little notes, or there's so many different things you can stick in a pocket. I read on one page where one mom was writing little notes to her daughter for future, that she was just writing little notes in there and sticking them in the back pocket. I have lost what I'm looking for, by the way. I thought that was a really cute idea, and it really does open it up. Having the pockets there really does open that up to that option as well. You could put, tooth records, when their little teeth come in, or when they started crawling, little things like that. You can write it down and stick it on there. I think we're gonna go with the tan for the back, because it blends. I'll probably decorate it with stickers or something, but to put it together, to attach it, grab the bone folder, you're gonna fold at the score marks on 3 of the 4 sides. Just like that. And we're gonna grab our tear and tape. And we're just going to apply the tape on the little tabs here. And this is the same way you would do it even if you're just using a card. If you're making a card with like a gift card pocket, same thing. You do the exact same thing as I'm doing here. Just a little tape there on the tab. I think over on my blog I actually have a PDF file that shows you how to make them. If I don't, I guess I better put one up. Something kind of handy with the holidays coming up. Be nice to know how to make a gift card holder or a pocket card. Ooh, I like that idea, pocket card. I've been kind of playing around with some of our new Christmas items that are coming out in September. I don't remember what day, but I do know it's in September, and they are going to be amazing. There's a lot of fun stuff in the new upcoming catalog for the holidays. So I'm gonna pull that off. If I don't take forever tonight, I'll show you guys a couple of the sets that I have. Because they truly are adorable. I'm gonna stick that, let's see, it's gonna go right about there. My lighting is wonky again. Let's go right about there. That'll work. Make sure it's good and stuck. So now we can add, later on when I get done with it, I can add little things into this for later use for them so they can stick things in. Like I said, I'll probably decorate it. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't really know what I want to do. But let's go ahead and do one of the pages that I was going to do. I don't remember what I was going to do now. Here is the... I have lost the directions. Here they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and do one of these. And let's go ahead and do this one. That way I can show you guys how to use that little frame. I'm not exactly sure if that's the style I was going to use or not, but we'll get it, run with it anyway. So we're going to need that. Oops. I got my cup on there. I have a policy in my office or craft room that we don't have open containers, but I kind of forgot that some of these things like to sweat. So now I have to be really careful. I need a banner. Let's see, what color do we want to use? Nope, not that one. Normally I'm a little bit more organized than this, you guys. We're just kind of all over the place tonight, but it's fine. It's all fine. We're gonna go with, because she's having a girl, so I think we're gonna go with this little soft pink one right there. What are the coordinating colors of this? Let's see. It's on here somewhere, I promise. There it is. Or not. Yep, right here. Basic beige, Cajun craze, cloud cover, crumb cake, daffodil delight, pecan pie, petal pink, secret sea, soft foam, and timid tiger. So I'm going to say that this is probably petal pink, which makes perfect sense. And it's one of the pinks that I actually like. So that works. I like it. We're going to go ahead and use that one. Not that. And we'll probably put on a sentiment saying like we're expecting or something along those lines. If I can find the English one. We're also going to need the letters. There. Oh my goodness. There we go. Gonna need that, and I think I want to put, let's see, maybe we'll do a leaf and maybe a mushroom or a snail. Okay. So we will start with the top here. And we're going to go ahead and start in the corner. And we're going to attach this grid sheet on here with the tear and tape. While I am fighting with tear and tape, I will let you guys know that I am looking into other programs to use. So when we do the get-togethers, we can be more of a group versus like live here on YouTube. I don't get the opportunity to interact with everybody, which makes me sad. So we're probably be testing out Zoom, if I can learn to keep it within a time frame. That will be a good option for us, I think, to be able to interact a little bit more. because I want to see you guys. That's the whole point in the get-togethers, is to craft together. And since you don't actually have to have the same kit as I do when we do these, it'd be nice to see what everybody's working on. I'm hoping to have that all set up for next month because, like I said earlier, the one that I've chosen for next month is just adorable. And I can't show you guys yet because it hasn't been released. Makes me sad. Well, I got a hair on it, imagine that. And we're going to put that in the corner. Right about there. I'm going to grab a little banner here. Right about there, I think. Just like that. I will say the stickers do make it go a lot quicker. I'm not having to stop and grab adhesive, so okay, I will confess it's not terrible. I'm just not a big fan of stickers. I never have been. I just don't like them. Alright, we're gonna do Oh Baby up here at the top. And kind of use that banner as a guide to keep it straight. And these are all lowercase letters. I just noticed that, which is fine. Kind of adds a little character to it. And I need something smaller. My hands just aren't cooperating tonight. There we go. Oops. We don't need the center sticker. Oops. Oh goodness. And I'm going to use the grid line here on the bottom to keep the word baby in line. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm going to try to zoom in, but let's not do that. You see I have the little grid line here, and I'm just going to follow that along there to keep it as straight as humanly possible. I was going to zoom in on the camera. With my luck, I would hit a button and end the feed in the live stream. Technology doesn't always like me. And again, this is gonna be, I mean, that's it. This kit is not gonna be an easy kit for somebody who wants to put something together in a hurry. And I'm not saying that it's a bad kit at all. It's an adorable kit, but brace yourself for time. You're gonna need time. It's not something you're gonna be able to sit down and put together in an hour, unfortunately. And I feel bad because I should have looked at that before. I was like, oh, hey, let's just do that. And it is on the last chance product list, which is another reason why I did it. I've been trying to push those because once those kits are gone, they're gone. And some of them are adorable. They look super fun to do, to put together. So I've been trying to encourage everybody to use those kits, to grab them while you can, because once they're gone, they're gone. To admit to it. I'm also doing the paper pumpkin kits too, so that's been a learning curve. But the bonus with doing the paper pumpkin kits is that I belong to the group for our team group the paper pumpkin kit and redesign it completely. We do what we want. Literally. There's no instructions involved. They're just suggestions anyway. So we're gonna add our photo frame first, or next. We're going to kind of angle that, I think. I want to angle it. Or do I want to go straight on? I think we're going to go straight on. I don't know why, but I'm feeling straight on tonight. So I do that. Now to keep this so you can, I'm only going to have the picture frame. Preferably with a little bit more tape. One would think it's the first time I've ever used this tape. And then we're going to unsticky that. Oh shoot, I was going to show you guys a little trick with it and I forgot. Phooey. It'll be alright. There'll be another time. So I'm going to kind of place this here like this. Am I straight? Now with the tear and tape, you have a little bit of wiggle room. As long as you don't press down on it, you'll be able to kind of jiggle it just a tiny little bit. Like that. And now what they could do is cut out a picture. I would say probably safely do a 4x4 photo. And then instead of trying to cut it so it fits within this little frame here, you could now put it, oh, do I have any of those little doohickey thingies that I printed? Oh, reach, stretch. I have things. Here we go. I have a 4x4 little picture frame that I created. I've been trying to work on scrapbooking classes and I just happened to photocopy some of these so I could use them in the paper trimmer. New office, I'm still learning more things, so bear with me there. Let me cut this. I love having last minute thoughts. Because we like chaos around here. It's fine. So I'm going to cut that at 4x4. Now what I was saying is, with only doing the top and the bottom, I can now easily slip in a photo. I say easily, but it's not working. Did not figure. Well, I had hoped we could get a 4x4 picture in there. So we'll have to cut it down a little bit so it's a little smaller, which is fine. Just grab my scissors and trim it off. There we go. Now we can cooperate. Well, you guys get the idea. There, it's a tight squeeze. There. So now you can just slip it in there. Try to stay on the top and the bottom edges there, away from the middle. Not bad. Lesson learned. It's fine. Okay, so now we're going to carry on. And we're going to grab a leaf. I'll go with like this one. And I'm gonna put it right here. Let's see, do I want to do a snail or a mushroom? Well, first of all, let's grab our label here, and I'm looking for the we're expecting. Here it is. Grab that. I'm gonna put that down here. And add an angle. Maybe not. Oops. Now's a good time to show you guys what I mean by de-stickying things. No, where'd they go? I lost the embossing, buddy. He's in here somewhere, I promise. There he is. Got him. Okay. On the other side of the office. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the embossing buddy. Kind of a nice little package. I do use it frequently. I just have the package on there because I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's dust everywhere. And this just keeps it clean. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this over the sticky of the sticker. And now it's not sticky anymore. Or as sticky, I should say. So now it's not so much of a sticker anymore. That's actually really awesome. So if you have stickers and you want to use them, but you're not sure how to use them, now we can make them. So we already used a bunny rabbit, so let's use. Oh, I'm gonna go with the mushroom. Yeah, we'll go ahead and put a mushroom here. Kind of hide the end of the leaf there. And I will add. Let's see.
You need to raise the volume, Mom.
Volume up a little bit, buddy. You'll do it right there. And I'm just gonna kind of temporary tack it. Later, grab some ribbon and put behind it. I think that would be really cute. So that's it for that page, I think. Could maybe decorate a little bit here and here if you wanted to, but I'm gonna leave it as is because I like the simplicity of that. Let's see. I showed you guys how to do the pocket. Well, to give you kind of an idea of what I'm going to do is, obviously page 1 is the we're expecting page. And then I'm going to do something on the lines of like a we're home, the baby's first look kind of situation. I'll probably do a pocket here. I'm not sure which pocket. One of the pockets, and do like a love at first sight for a newborn photo, just born kind of thing. And then I feel like I did this wrong again. Nope. Okay. So I'll do that, and then turn the page over, and it'll be like my family, for pets, or that kind of thing, siblings, and then do like a grandparents, on the second page, and then on this third page, I'm thinking doing something like your home or we're home. You could do like nursery pictures if you wanted to, or mom and dad with the new baby sitting at home, or even siblings, or however you want to do it. And then we're gonna do like a month number 1. So the first month photo would go here, and then second month and third month, and then month 4. Let's see if I can counted this right. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, my first birthday. And then the back I'll use as just kind of a blank page where they can add notes. I might even make up things similar to this, because we do have the lined paper in one of the designer series papers, so they can write little notes like first tooth on this day, or lifted our head or rolled over on this day, that kind of thing. So they have that. And then again in the back here, I'll have this here as well. And I think I'm going to on the front cover also to kind of go with the oh baby. Maybe that's where I'll put with the your first home. Maybe that's where I'll put that. That's kind of cute how that would work out. Okay, so, but that's, you guys get the idea on how to put the book together and on what you got to do with it. I'm not going to keep you guys here forever tonight to put it all together. But I will get it all finished up, and as soon as I get it together, I'll get photos up for you guys on how it turned out. I was going to show you that over there, but I can't get it to cooperate. Now, if this one should run out before you guys are able to get, if you want more of them, or whatever the case may be, or you want to gift it to somebody, we do have another scrapbook kit available in the kids collection, and I'm just going to grab it real quick and show it to you. We're not going to put it together, obviously, because nobody's going for that tonight. But it's the Daisy Days kit, and it's a 6x6 ish. And it's really cute. It's a little bit bigger, a little thicker, and all that fun stuff. So of course you get the instructions, and then broke out by pages. So I'm not gonna mess with too much what you get. And the laser dot, the same things. You get the lasers, the papers. I haven't really dug that deep into it. There's some clear ones, which those are gonna be fun. I don't know if there's any stickers or not. I didn't quite go that far into it. Doesn't look like it. Oh, yep, are those stickers? Or are those punch outs? Nope, they're punch outs. So, but you get, several photos there. Several pages that you could put together there with. And then you get this cute little 6x6 album. I just think it's adorable. I wish I could make it go out more for you, but it's got the 2 hinges. Is it 6x6? Lost the ruler. Oh, Swede stole the ruler again. Get it back. There it goes. So it's a little bigger than 6x6, which is nice. I know when I first started a billion years ago, when I first started scrapbooking, I started with 6x6 and 8x8, so no. I'm familiar. Yes, I did. Oh, you weren't talking to me. I'm familiar with using the smaller ones, and I kind of like them. But you can see it's got the little, how you can put the little pages together. So hello. I can't read what it says, but that looks like a little horse picture there, where you're just creating different things. Again, they just give you suggestions on how to put things together. These aren't mandatory. None of our scrapbooking kits are. I don't know who all out there is a scrapbooker. As everybody knows, I started that way. That's how I got into stamping, was scrapbooking, when that one over there was born, actually. I started scrapbooking with Close to My Heart, and it's just graduated and blew up over the years. So I'm glad to see Stampin' Up! Pulling in more and more of the scrapbooking. That's just going to force my hand and start scrapbooking again because I have so many photos. But this is a good way to start. It's smart. Starting small is a good place to go if you're not familiar with it. But then this would also be a good one to give to somebody as a baby gift. And I just might actually do that. I know I've got a couple other people that are expecting, so we'll just have to see how that rolls. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. I was gonna show you some of the things that we have, but I can't seem to remember where I put them. But I'll do like a product reveal video here this week. I'm running way behind time on life in general, but I will get that up so you guys can kind of see some sneak peeks. The kit next month. It is, I can't show you because it's A, not released yet, and B, we got a little peek at it, but that's all I can say. But I can tell you that it is in the new catalog. I cannot open this. I cannot show in the inside you, but this is the new September catalog. Yes, it is full of Christmas, and it is amazing. And the new kit that will be coming out next month is called, if I can find it, Merry Manor. And it is released the first part of September. When the catalog goes live, we'll be able to purchase that. And it is a 3D project. So something we've never done. We've done we've done scrapbooking now. We've done cards. We've done home decor. This is home decor, but it is 3D. It's adorable. I cannot say enough about how adorable it is. But we'll be doing that next month for our kit together. Next month is going to be a busy, crazy month, so you guys are going to have to kind of watch the calendar. I'm going to be in and out throughout the month with family things going on, so it's going to be crazy. And we're also working on some behind the scenes things with the holidays coming, where we got some big things in play there as well. So it's going to be super fun. Panda Post. Let's talk that for 1 second. Panda Post is back and running. For those who don't know what Panda Post is, and I haven't mailed this card yet, so Aunt Ruth, I love you. I will get this sent out to you. Panda Post is drawing. And if you interact with anything of mine on social media, the blog, and by interacting, I mean comment, share, like, subscribe, comment, interact in some way with any of the platforms. So I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, oh my goodness, TikTok, which is kind of a new thing. I'm on everything but Twitter. How about that? So I'm there. So if you interact in any way, your name is going to go on a and I did this before. I stopped doing it. I don't know why I stopped doing it, but I did stop doing it, and I shouldn't have. I'm going to put your name into a drawing, and I actually use a digital wheel for it. And then on Friday, every Friday, I will draw a name, and it'll be later in the day on Friday. I will draw a name, and then you will get a card that I have made. It can be a card that nobody's ever seen before because I do work behind the scenes on things. It could be something I made 7 years ago. But you guys will get a free card from me. My power to make sure that there's an envelope inside it. It may be folded. But this was last week's card. It's just a little simple Halloween card I did. Really cute, happy Halloween. And my aunt won this one for interacting. Aunt Ruth won it, so congratulations to her. And last week was our first week, and Dawn won hers. Hopefully you received yours in the mail. If you do get a card in the mail, feel free to grab a photo of it and post it on the Facebook page so we can all see your happy mail, because everybody likes happy mail. So I'll get this out in the mail to you, Aunt Ruth. Monday starts a new week. So tomorrow you'll see the Panda Post is live. Wednesday I will post a little sneak peek of the card. And when I say sneak peek, I mean it is a tiny little peek on what the card is going to look like. And then again on Friday, I will draw and announce our winner. So we will see you guys. I think we have a blog hop on Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Pretty sure it's Thursday. Wait, calendar's underneath the table. Boop. Or not. My fancy little calendar here. Yep. Blog hop on 27th. So, yeah. This Thursday. And then I'll probably go live again on hopefully the 29th with our Facebook Live if life cooperates. I will definitely do that. I have no idea what we're gonna do. Probably something fall themed. I know I was gonna do Facebook Live the same night as the blog hop, but that's not gonna happen. My brain's not there yet. But so I will see everybody back here on Thursday evening at 6 o'clock for the fall themed blog hop, and then again on Saturday the 29th at 7 p.m. for our Facebook Live. Until then, happy stamping, everybody.